Hi, family. This is Charlotte, Pastor Caldwell, just coming in with another My View. As I've been out and about, I have noticed once again the cruelty that we are enacting on people who are in service positions. For example, I was getting some copies made, and the young lady there was being very, very nice. And this is just my view. And I felt like the men that came up and engaged her, they were so rude and ugly. And the young lady began to bow her head and, bow her shoulders down. And while she was doing the copies for me and things, I just listened and watched. And another lady actually came in because the gentleman was being so rude. Another worker, one of her coworkers, came and took over that transaction. And I was like, good, because he was not getting nicer. It just wasn't. And then while she's doing my copies, I approved what she showed me the example of. It was really good. And another gentleman came up and she had to quote him store policy that they don't laminate originals. They will make a copy of it and laminate that, but they do not laminate originals, which I get it. I understand. And the gentleman just became so irate and ugly, and he had his mask on, so he was trying to talk through his eyes and things. And I thought, why is he being so mean to this young lady who's just doing her job? And as people came and went, he finally left. And he was like, you ain't got to talk to me like that. And I was thinking, she was being as mealy-mouthed as you can be. Yes, sir. No, sir. Okay, sir. So I was thinking, Lord, I need to change bodies with her because he just needed to back up. I didn't make the policy, sir. But as a worker, I have to adhere to the corporate policies. She finished with him. And finally, she said, I have all your copies. She said, I have your copies. And she was very reserved. And I said, Emmy, I looked at her badge. Her name was Emmy. And I said, Emmy, other people do not define who you are. I said, and I've noticed how people have treated you and your whole countenance has changed. They're being irate. You don't know what problems they walked in here with, but the point is they're their problems, right? She said, yes, ma'am. I said, lift your head. Can't see behind your mouth, smile. Don't let people coming in and just acting ugly change and ruin your entire day. Seize control of your day. And I know I have lived that many times where I'm in a good mood and I'm happy-go-lucky, and somebody comes up and says, why are you wearing that fake hair? Why are you wearing, these are braids. I'm like, why you have a problem with me wearing braids? Because it's your problem. I don't have a problem with it. So this is just my view. Seize your day. Don't let people come in and take over. And I preached about that today. If you go to Proverbs 19:8, I urge you to go to blueletterbible.org and look at that in the Hebrew, because the word for wisdom there is not chokmah. It is lib. And it deals with having sense and understanding. So have some sense about yourself, even when other people don't. I just had to take a moment and speak some life into her. She lit up again. She said she was so thankful. I was like, let them fuss. You quote the policy. They're the ones that have to get over it, not you, because you still have to follow the policy, right? She said, yes, ma'am. I'm still getting used to people saying, yes, ma'am. So that's just my view. I don't care what you do for a living. Other people around you should not dictate your day. You seize the day. Take hold of the joy that is yours. Because, of course, the world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. They were walking in, taking her joy away. And I just reminded her, they do not define who you are. No one defines who you are. We have free will. Even God comes into understanding, and he has said this to me. I know exactly how you are. I'm like, okay. Be who you are and be okay with who you are. God is okay with who you are. Be okay with who you are. That's just Charlotte Pastor Caldwell's view, my view.